Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to do a look at the government actually. I was going to do the royal family, but I've just switched it about, okay? We're going to go with their past, what will come out. We're going to go with their present, what they're struggling with, their future for them, and what something that they're hiding that will be revealed as well. So 4 cards for each of them. Okay, so anyway, I have to tell you something. So, apart from the internet shit, guys, I am so sorry. You upload them and it's taking hours. I should have gone to the airport and had it done, but I was in a rush, and obviously people said, oh, the Wi-Fi's real good. Not for YouTubers, it's not for YouTubers. Anyway, so yeah, mosquitoes, I'd had enough of them. So a few days ago now, actually it must have been Thursday, my husband got bit that much, so we tried the repellents, and I know you suggested the wristbands and everything, but crap like that, I'm not saying it's crap, but it is here in Egypt, and that, and the Jungle Max, and all the repellents that we've had, and the bloody refills, you know, and the other refills, the incense sticks, they don't work here because it's sandflies, okay? And they're the nasty ones as well. Oh yeah, and I tried that, and I bought the equivalent of Raid for the roommate. All that did was make me cough. So it's the sandflies that do it, and so they're the worst, and obviously mosquitoes as well. So none of this is good, like, what was it? None of this is easy, okay? But anyway, so inspired by my husband's legs, I mean, there was becoming so nasty, blistery, and pouring with pus, and then, you know, just so red, but not like a little area. It's like you're being bit by a June bug in the UK. There is no difference to mosquitoes in the UK, are chipped, but what it is combined with the sandflies, that's what's triggering it, plus the histamine. Well, I take antihistamine anyway, so did not have effect. So I went to the restaurant, and I didn't ask the universe, I didn't ask anything, you know. I just picked a few ingredients that I thought might work and soothe and calm. Anyway, I came up with 7 ingredients, and I put them all together, and it worked. So I'm going to say it worked. It reduced, you could see the already bitten ones reduce with the inflammation. Anyway, so I went on that ChatGPT, put in the ingredients, and I said, I don't understand why it's working like it is. And I've taken photographs as well. Anyway, so it told me there's a bit of science in there. Anyway, also I said, you know, try removing 1 ingredient at a time, like replacing it, you know, so you'd have 7 ingredients, you take 1 away and you keep the 6, and then you have the 7 ingredients and you take away something else. So I've been doing that and making batches every couple of days, you know, they only last 2 days. So I was astonished. So it worked on me, it worked wonders on my husband's and my niece. And what I discovered is if you get the bite straight away, so I've got one on my hand, I had one on my arm, I've taken photos, mainly on your legs and feet. Anyway, I started taking them away, and I thought, oh my God, you know. So if I treat the bite, I got down to the main 6 ingredients that I thought I was working. And today I'm going to take away 2 of them because they can cause a reaction in the sun, which I very well know. I got a bit of a red leg when I've tried it outside. But it's not a repellent. It takes the itch And the amazing thing is that, so you put it on and for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, you think, oh, nothing's happening. And then you get this tingle. Well, I've now come to the conclusion that this tingle can last about 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. But as you feel the tingle, the itch, the desire to itch goes. Anyway, so far, I've treated 2 people around the pool as well, so, and somebody else is coming this morning. So I thought, oh, I'll just get my videos out of the way. I mean, it started with there's only 4 families, UK, in this hotel. So, and the first one, she was a 15-year-old girl, and she was telling me, you know, about all the bites, and her dad was telling us, and the mum and the nana. Anyway, so I said to her, oh, I've made some cream and it seems to work. I went, can I test it out on you? So she said, yeah. She absolutely jumped out of that pool and literally ran to my room. Okay, she was walking real fast, 6 foot, 15 years old. Absolutely stunning she was. Anyway, so I was sat in my room. There's my cards all over, but I don't think she noticed. She was more concerned about this itch. Anyway, so we did it for 15 minutes this time because I've been experimenting with the times as well. Showered it off. Oh my God, she said, it's not red anymore. So, but I was bothered about the itch, so we knew it wasn't itching, but it was the redness around it, and it was just, she must have had them for a few hours because there was coming on to the point where, you know, they have like that blister thing, and once you touch it, it just ruins it. Anyway, so so far I've got that. If you treat it the minute you get an itch, it stops, and that's on my legs as well. I've got photos where you can see an older bite that I left there, didn't treat at all, to a bite that I left for 3 hours, and to the one that you do straight away. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I was thinking to myself, there might be something in this, you know, something maybe in for me. Anyway, I was talking to my husband, and he went, don't forget them vases at home as well, you know. Because I was making a few vases around my kitchen. But anyway, yeah, so I thought, oh, I might look at like a cosmetic chemist. So I did actually email somebody. But when I did my cards earlier today, I asked if the 2 ingredients that was effective but problematic, or could be, would it work without them? And it said yes, as long as I kept this other one in. So I'll be making that today and seeing how it goes. And then I was thinking, I don't need to be spending between 2 and 10 grand, you know, to be tested and made up and everything, because the card said, well, if you've got 4 ingredients, it's like 4 powders of something or an extract. You don't need any laws on it, you know, there's no medical thing or claims, you know, so I could get away with it doing myself. The only problem is the measurements I've been using a big spoon and a teaspoon. So I've been going off like that. So we'll see. Anyway, I think it warrants me coming. I'll go home, see what can be done, and come back as well. But I've still got a fortnight left, so I'm doing, and I don't know why, but I felt like men wouldn't make a fuss about it. But anyway, I was talking to his wife, and she said, oh, he's got them real bad as well. So I said, oh, well, I'll come. But when you get a new one, come and see me as well. They're not far from my room, actually. They're just like a little block away, a short walk. So I'm doing this later as well. Could you imagine my husband's face when I told him last night that, you know, I've got a bloke coming to my room. He just thinks I'm crazy, you know. He said, you don't think about safety or anything. I went, bloody hell, he's 72 years old. What do you think's going to happen? And he can hardly walk. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing that yesterday, and I'll be doing some more this afternoon. So, but I don't need English people, because we're the only ones that smile, we're the only ones that say thank you and please, we're the only ones that don't push in. I swear to God, I look around and all these other countries just look miserable. Anyway, I do it on purpose now, so I smile at them all of them, men, women, the lot. I'm smiling as long as I can, and now I've breached into hello. What is it? My sayings are, hello my lovely, hello my darling. And I suppose if anybody else said it, it wouldn't come across, you know, the way that I do. It's just, I'm just one of them, one off. Anyway, we had our photos done yesterday. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be putting in the time stamp. Yeah, we had our photos done, excuse me, the aircon dries are out. I have to say, my husband looked amazing, and that was no Photoshop neither. He kept showing us on the beach different poses, and I have to say, there was some amazing ones of myself that I liked as well, because he kept saying smile, you know. So I'm like, he went, no, smile. So I went, yeah, but my teeth. He went, don't worry about your teeth, you've still got a beautiful smile. Anyway, later on, my husband said, because the guy's going, oh, that looks amazing, oh, that looks amazing. I have to say, my husband looked hunky. Never seen that best side of him before. As well, he looked like a bit like Tom Cruise, you know, posing. He was real good at posing. You've got him sat on the rock, and I absolutely love that. And there's a few of us together. What I noticed is, you know, there's a bit of a gap. I'm leaning in, which is in body language. I'm more for him than he is for me. So I was like, get your waist to mine, get your waist. Anyway, my husband said, we've got I call it a living wall, okay? I mean, some of them aren't living now, but it's a living wall in my hallway, and every so often, I update it with photos of us, the kids, you know, happy memories, grandchildren enjoying themselves, family as well, my late grandmother, my mum, and his family as well. So he went, we're not going to have much room left on that wall by the time you finished. So I went, oh, I've got a plan. So instead of having separate individual frames, 6x8, 8x6, whatever, 6x4, I'm going to take a picture of them all together, and then you've got more room for the rest of them, because we've still got, you know, a lifetime to go, haven't we? A lifetime to go. Anyway, let's get back to the government. So 1341, she says, okay, we change. Very quickly, my husband's one of a kind. Certain demographic, there's a pole, a smaller pole, and we sit right beside it. Certain demographic walked in. Tell you what, the women was covered head to toe. I mean, they must have been boiling, absolutely boiling. Anyway, I can see my husband's face, and he turned around to me and he went, just like being in the UK. I went, you can't see that, so okay. I mean, you know, they seemed happy enough, so yeah, you just don't know, do you? Anyway, okay, so let's start with Starmer. On F3, I started to get real tired. F4, you can see the life drain out of me. So I'll just say that, and then we're on with, I've just done F5 as well. So something's going on, but you'll know more about that. That's the meteor, that's the sonic boom, and a lot of other things as well, so don't miss it. For those that have just joined on the Earth one, today it's so important to me that I'm going to set up a playlist of Earth one, and yeah, we'll go into it, we'll discuss your comments as well. Yeah, can't wait. Okay, past for Keir Starmer. Now I'm just going to deal cards and then we'll pull them out. Present for Keir Starmer. Future for Keir Starmer. Secrets revealed for Keir Starmer. Getting half in, half out already. So they're past. You've got a lack of childhood, so people's childhood's been stolen. So we know what that is, don't we? They're roaming things, and also as well these Henry Novak. Okay, so no, it wasn't. It's the airport guys. One's been done. I said 3 will suffer, and they will. Watch a private prosecution coming their way for the other 2. Anyway, yeah, so this is about the roaming scandal and the reports that are due. He knows it doesn't look good at all. Things have been going on, so you've had people removed and, removed from the chair, or removed, somebody's walked. And I kind of feel like this woman who's involved or in charge at the moment, she may walk as well. Because they say you're not being biased. No. It's because you're not saying what they want you to say. It's like me with the cards, sometimes you just have to accept that you're wrong, or, that what you're thinking is not quite the case. Present, yeah. Appearance not what it seems, okay. It's getting caught out for making out that something went ahead in a certain way, maybe even a certain demographic, or even certain children as well. I think it's a mixture of all 4. This is going to be a problem for him. It's like not what it says on the tin. I kind of feel as well like we don't get justice through him. This is a very, it's massive. It's just massive what's coming his way. He's not liking it whatsoever. So I wonder if it's the Lowe report. I think it is. Appearance not what it seems. And do you know what? This information is rocking, not just rocking Keir Starmer's position, rocking all over the world. That's what I get. Rocking the world. His future with a situation, okay, an upcoming situation. That's his challenge, because he don't know what's in there, does he? He's waiting. I think he's dreading it. There's going to be a lot of information in there. He'll try and whitewash it, but it don't matter, because no one gives a shit what him and his cronies think about this. It's what is the rest of the world. I mean, he's just truly. I mean, he's worse than any. Is it Gaddafi? Just any other leader going. Yeah, he's dreading it. He's dreading what can come out about this. because guess what? It also involves him as a CPS person with those CA ASBOs. It doesn't want us to know. So whatever we think we know at the moment, it just times it by 100 for impact on us. And what secrets has he been hiding and is going to be revealed? And I think, it, you know, for him, out of everything, this is their biggest one. What secrets will be revealed? That report goes all over the world. So it actually says, you know, what I've just said as well, rocks the world. And everybody now afterwards will be chanting that P word at him, okay? And I can see it now, even at football. I can see it in city centres. I can see it in all online. But I think it's wherever he goes. And comments as well from other world leaders, you know. No one's got respect for him. Every person in that Labour Party who hasn't left should be prosecuted. And this is what I don't like, you know. Starmer keeps in position because his cronies want Labour in for the next couple of years. They just know that they would be out. So really, we need to win another way, you know. Yeah, win another way to get him out. All over the world. Okay. Government who's well, he's not government, but let's have a look at Sadiq Kant with a unit. Again, Sadiq's past, his present, his future. They know, oh, I've got two in the future. And the secrets he's tried to hide that will be revealed. Okay, so what's returning from the past, please, for Sadiq? All about money, 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 about fixing votes and stuff, but really it's money wanted as well. Diagnosis after a long time. I wonder if this guy's trying to get back in to be an MP as well. I have said that before, so it wouldn't surprise us. London money, okay, and where it's been going and where it's really been going, because, you know, having certain amount of expenses isn't enough, okay, to wallop him. Don't worry, guys, by the time I'm finished, I'm going to also ask if these guys are getting prosecuted. Okay, so present. What's he struggling with, you know? What's he finding? He can't do an out about it, okay? He can't change the past. You cannot rewrite history at all. So, it could be as well what he says in these parliamentary meetings when he's been grilled. Oh, I'd love Rupert Lowe to be on that panel. I think that's where Sue is it Sue? She's a good one. There's nothing we can do about it. I just feel like money is flooding out with him. Okay, so with Starmer, it's the Roman thing and all of the past. And with Sadiq, it's looking like to do with what he is spending and where money has gone as well. Diagnosis after a long time means he thought he'd got away with it, and now it's coming back into the open. So an example is, you have movies on the telly. So last night Jack Reacher was on. Oh, funny enough, Tom Cruise. And it's shoddy acting, you know. It looks, compared to now, when you look back, it's shoddy acting. I mean, that's what you're getting with Harry and Meghan as well. People going back over things now because 5 years ago you just accepted it. Now you don't. So in the future, again, he's going to get brought into this as well. So you're getting also his involvement in the rooming scandal, you know, the one that he says doesn't exist. So he is on edge as well about the rooming scandal. Now, the Two of Swords is also in Starmer's future. I think he knows more though, because we've got this other card. Yeah, gonna lose more than you gain here. You know, losing more than you gain. I think his pipe dreams of moving to be an MP may be over, thwarted. He's going to look like a real loser as well. Both of these people haven't done anything. Now, I kind of get two situations with Sadiq, and that's money and where it's been going, and what it comes from the past. Has this guy like been in for 10 years or something? Because I'm really getting a hit there. In the future, what is hidden but will be revealed. People will call for him to go, but he's gonna refuse. He probably thinks he can stay in power. I'm also getting that he will not have the support of families. So whether it, you know, I mean, do you know, I do have to say people like classing all M's as evil and the same, but they're not. And I'm sure I've been observing over here how it works, because I'm meant to, you know, and I'm not. I'm seeing people who just want to play with the children, you know, look after them and nurture them, and they look happy in their relationships. I mean, they're very conservative, I will say that. You get your women together, but I can honestly say they seemed happy, and they don't want that happening to their children either. And unfortunately, one day it will. They don't care. You know, you don't get a pass scorecard because you're an M at all. These people who are doing these things, you know, are mentally unstable. They're all from different cultures, and I know myself from experience that, you know, you can have two black friends and you think, oh yeah, they'd stick together and be happy. No, they don't. They're absolutely more racist to each other than I've ever known for an English person or a white person. Yeah, they are. Really. Couldn't stand each other. You just think, oh, they'd get on. They absolutely despised each other. So I kind of, that is the sensation that I'm feeling around this. Who else is causing it? Oh, let's have a look at Andy Burham. I seem to, do you know what? It's just hit me. I'm picking all the P words. You know, they're all together in this. But anyway, let's have a look then. Another deck. What is the past for Andy Burham? Again, just laying them out. What is the past for? No, what is the future for? What is the present? A lot's going to happen in his future, I can feel it. What is the present for Andy Burham? What is the future for Andy Burham? The way the questions I've done. And what is what is hidden about him that will be revealed? I keep getting they're all cut from the same cloth. Right, 1 second. I need some water, so bear with me. Put you on pause for 1 minute. I'm back. Right, okay. Let's have a look then. Andy Burham for the past, which is going to be problematic. He don't even get to go to stage go at all. He don't. So I'm getting dreams not realised here for him. I don't know, he seems to have been drawing the wrong attention as well. I mean, obviously there's unhappiness there, but I think that comes from us and his own area rather than... It's as if their happiness, and it has to come from their past. So things he's done or been involved with, or simply, you know, that is not as wanted as they make out to be. A woman's going for him, going to find him out. So, present, this is about a woman. Maybe his attitude to a woman, because I'm getting a woman. Who is totally against him. No, not Raina. I wonder if he's up against a dark-haired lady. She's not polished, okay? She's not polished. That's what they keep saying. I just feel like she could block him. And it's not on a Parliament Council privy thing at all. I want to say a bit chunky. Is that allowed? A bit chunky. It's as if he's looking down on her, or he's looked down on her, because that's the present. Okay. The future, what's coming out about him in the future. I'm getting commitment here. I wonder if he wants to stay where he is, then maybe he's seeing how the land lies. So he's going to commit to something he already loves. But I'm also going to say, looking at the past two cards, I just feel like in the future, a meeting has not gone down too well neither. So there's definitely a woman involved in him that is going to throw maybe a spanner in the works. But do you know what? I don't see him being like traumatized or it's stressful or you know, a completely negative situation. I just feel like he's going to do a new commitment, so they could even go to another party. What's coming out, what's he hiding, that will be revealed. He's doing something different, okay? He's doing something different. So maybe he doesn't actually go in for the running of something. This is not top level, like he's not competing to be Prime Minister in this situation. You know, he'll just find that he's happier elsewhere. So there's a new commitment here coming up for him. Unlike the other two scoundrels, you know, things go pear-shaped. Whereas I don't think things are anywhere near as bad for Andy. And I do know that they're, you know, people are happy with him and say that he's done nothing about the roaming situation, or some kind of situation that people choose to be unhappy with. I think he's going to be okay, but it'll be something new. And when he's talking to us, he will say things like, I can do good here. I can do good here. Okay. Right, let's go for reform. Nigel. We're doing, you know, people, not parties. Tell me the past for Nigel. I'll just move these up. Ooh. I felt that already. Negative. I hadn't signed the card, by the way. Present. Future. And things that are hidden that will be revealed. And these will be new things as well. We're not going off on stuff that, you know, we already know. These are new things. This is a cheat. Yeah, what things are hidden will be revealed for Nigel. Right, before I even turn the cards, this guy's got a lot on his hands. So, female, anger, destruction. So something in reform with another woman, but this one's angry. It's as if like she's give a real bad impression. So this has gone on already. It's happened already. I don't think he's happy with this person at all. I wonder, I haven't been staying on top of their YouTube, you know, for videos, but I wonder if it's to do with some woman who's kicked up a fuss. To be fair, she's destroyed herself. Very angry. Present. Him defending her. Unclear thinking, don't decide yet. Well, it's about this woman. He's been defending her. Look, being in any government party right now, okay, Farage, you know, I don't think he's had time. That's what I'm getting. I don't think he's had time. It's all right recruiting all these people, and same for Restore as well, and Advance. They're coming from different backgrounds, and so it's like, especially with Reform, and I will get on to Rupert and Benababe. Oh, I don't feel so for him. Anyway, yeah, he's defending it. I think this is going to backfire. It definitely looks like it's going to backfire. Let's have a look. Oh my God. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is a complete humiliation, you know. Things have gone wrong. You need to nurture these people. You can't just put them in place because there's a seat spare, you know. And you also, if they're coming from like a normal, non-political background, then to save them being eaten alive, you must train them, you know. And I feel that about all parties, okay? All of these people are being set up for failure unless they receive good guidance as well. And you can still keep the, you know, grassroots level. I don't know why my face is itchy, but I've been bitten. Yeah, grassroots level. But once they're out there, you know, you're feeding them to the dogs. I kind of think this is going to be embarrassing for Nigel. That what is hidden, but will be revealed. Well, she's out. He wishes he shouldn't have stepped in. I'm getting won't bother. So punishment, I'm getting punishment, so I think he ends up being punished around these things. But also, if I can just say, I kind of get to other things now. I don't know that the police have been contacted over comments he made, which I think is disgusting, you know, for Nigel as well. I think it is disgusting. I don't think there'll be no charges brought there. Isn't there a thing where you can do somebody for making accusations after accusations, you know, when you know it's a waste of time and you're in policy? So I kind of feel that as well. But, you know, Nigel's tough. Andy Burnham will get, you know, where he wants. It's the first two, Sadiq and Keir Starmer, that look to be in trouble the most. And I kind of feel like it'll be brushed off, you know. So it's a little bit of a fuss on social media and even in Parliament. But I don't see it being so bad. So I don't see him, you know, this going anywhere with this complaint that's been gone to the police about comments. Because, well, it's necessary, you know. You need to be talking about these things. You need to be saying, you can't agree with the government. You know, if you feel it was wrong, then you need to be true to yourself. All these things, again, you know, like Harry and Meghan, like slavery in the past, they all got abolished, you know, later down the line. And all this is, you know, this nonsense. That's what I want to say. It is nonsense. We certainly are living in different times. But it doesn't mean to say, you know, that which is now will stay that way. So don't give up hope, okay? Keep believing. Right, we're gonna go on last one. And I said I'm gonna do a last one because I've noticed this is 45 minutes. Yeah, I'll stay off Beneby because set up like a kipper. And I remembered which channel I saw it on. Do you know what, right? When I don't like somebody, I do not like them for life, okay? I've always liked Ben Babe, okay? But, you know, when it comes to the party going anywhere, well, you know, I say my piece. I think this is going to get me a bit excitable as well. I ain't bothered, do you know what? I can speak my mind about people, can't I? It's allowed. Okay, without even thinking. So Rupert Lowe, they're past. What is going to come out? Resurface. How does this affect their present? Or does this relate to their future? And lastly, what is hidden will be revealed. I can honestly say Rupert Lowe has got 4 upright cards, okay? But that doesn't mean to say it's going to be easy or good here. So let's have a look. Standing out from the crowd, exceptional talent in this case. So money in their past, but I'm getting new money as well, so maybe it could be something it's paid for. Well, we all know that's easy because he's doing that report. I think it comes out end of June. It's becoming more likeable, but it'll be something to do with financial policies as well. Maybe ways of getting the coffers up. Now, I know he says about welfare benefits, but if you're genuine, you'll get to keep them, or you can apply, and you know the help is there or needed. Sorry, but you know I know loads of people who are working on the side, doing this, doing that, and they're claiming everything, and I think, God, you know, how do they get away with it? And they're just sofa surfers, that's what they are. And I know that puts, I say that because that will put off, you know, people who are ill, sick, but actually, in actual fact, it will be those that are scamming us. I mean, I don't know what that welfare bill is, how much it is, but I think it's taken over more than we've got. So financially, I'm getting something from their past, but I'll also say something he paid for. Present. Okay, so I might have to wait longer, no need to rush, have patience. So this report may take a little bit longer, or they're having to wait a bit longer, he's having to wait a bit longer, or we want it and we're having to wait a bit longer. So whatever's going on to do with this maybe report in the past, yeah, it's the report. It's physical, it's in my hand. Oh, I tell you what, it's hundreds of pages. It is hundreds of pages. So the present, when it would come out, is it takes a while to do things afterwards, to put things right or address things as well. Future. How does this, you know, result in the future? Oh my god, oh my god. 2 aces, 2 aces, okay. I'll make no bones about it. I want Restore. I like the way he talks. He's, you know, what he says. People are getting upset and it's causing a lot of division. But it's because, maybe, because I'm like rooted about it. It's because I do see the future and I do see the impact. And I do see the bigger picture as well. You know, it's not, and I've always said, I hope it isn't just Rupert that is the face of, they're going to do prosecutions. I think they meant shut up and get on with it. Yeah, it's certain. He knows this is going to change things. He knows he's going to be victorious. Sorry, it's just a couple of little hairs, and it's the air conditioning. It's certain he will prosecute. And again, it's you know, more money. I think he got funding as well. For a lot of people have put in there for the funding. A lot of people signed a petition. So doing the report took some time, and then you go through the stage of releasing the report, and that's going to take some digestion, and then you've got private prosecutions and certainty. Because like I say, right, this roaming thing isn't just about the kids and the victims, okay, and the families and how they was trapped. No, this is all the way up, from the government to the police to the NHS to the taxi you know, drivers, to the social workers as well. They must face justice. Because, well, like Meghan Markle said, to say nothing is being complicit. Okay, what secrets that have been hidden on Rupert? What is he hiding that will be revealed? That which is hidden will be revealed. No, that's a muzzy. I think this is a massive turning point for Rupert and the people involved. Look, you know, their children. All he wants is for the children. It's all any of them want, you know. Susan Hall, is it Maggie somebody in the UK? She's an MP, I think, and, you know, she goes on that Exposed, like Daily Express or Daily Espresso. About learning from things as well. It's like, I don't know, they're all good cards. All good. So all I can assume then is that this report could be the best thing ever for everyone. Because, well, it's true, isn't it? The police, you know, picking them back up at home and taking them and shoving them, walking them through the door where they know, you know, they're going to be gripped and everything. You know, a lot of them need pulling down. And I think as well, like, it'll turn the tide of, even our opinions, not on Rupert, but on, it lifts the lid on everywhere else. You know, all other people's failings as well, the ignorance, their lack of doing stuff. So I think, you know, one of the things about Andy Burham will kind of feel like he's cleared in a way, because I do see him happy, but, you know, the other two, Sadiq and Starmer, well, it's all bad news, I'm afraid. Okay, let's have a look who's getting prosecuted and who isn't. Well, Keir Starmer be prosecuted. He gets everything. He gets the blame for everything, okay? It's so bad, I think he'll have a breakdown. You've got bad everything at you. Mental health, unable to cope, you know. But he's doing it, you know, because he's in trouble, whereas the real victims have gone through this. They've been ignored, they've been called names, they've been denied justice, not believed as well. Oh yeah, he won't be able to go. Can you imagine that, being called a pedo, whatever, you know, and how do you face your kids? How do you face your own children, your own family? You're a freaking embarrassment. In fact, you're more than that, Starmer. You are a crook and the lowest of the low as well. You might not have done anything physically, but it's what you didn't do that is worse. But Sadiq can, you know, go to prison for this. I just get. It's hanging on in there, okay, because he knows the truth's coming out. He knows he's going to be prosecuted by his own police. So I think while he's there, he's got immunity. Well, you won't. We'll be waiting and waiting. And you know what? If we have to wait 2 more years for you to come out and not have immunity, well, that will be worth it. Well, Sadiq can, you know, be prosecuted. No, but it'll be finished. It'll be finished, okay? Not coming back. Totally went off the wrong path there as well. Again, he may not have done anything, you know, in the act of doing it, but doing nothing is finished. Andy Burham, will he be prosecuted? No. Like I say, I know people are, you know, they'll argue the toss about whether he should be or shouldn't be. His lack of doing nothing, but I don't see that. You know, I just see like there'll be a fallout, but nothing like what's coming to Starmer and Khan, which makes sense really, because you know you've got the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups as well. Will Rupert Lowe be prosecuted? No, people will moan like hell, though, you know. No, he won't be prosecuted because he's done nothing wrong. All he's done is, you know, he will set out to blow the lid off things as well. He's got a lot of support, and I think out of all of these people, he is the one in the stronger position, because we love our families, we love our children, and they are being raped, stabbed, killed, assaulted, right in front of our eyes, right in front of our eyes. So no, he won't be prosecuted because he's the one that has come out and said anything. And I don't believe that Rupert has ever been on the same behaviour standards of these three. But, you know, lay off Andy, because I'm feeling it's the bigger two as well. And you've got the police, they'll be prosecuted. Doctors will be struck off. Social workers lose their jobs. And actually, there's prosecutions definitely there. But do you know what? I kind of feel like these social workers, a few of them, have tried to go up the ladder and, you know, tell the boss, and they've been denied as well. So a lot of people, you know, coppers, nurses, what, you know, that there will be some that tried to do right bad things and were silenced as well. So, you know, we're going for this. I can't think of a bigger systemic abuses. I just can't think of it, not from America, you know. I mean, even Epstein, I think, you know, it'll be on par with the Epstein files. You never get to find truly what's gone on there. Whereas here, yeah, I think it'll be a very, very big thing. Okay, well, just we can look forward to it. It's all coming. It's all coming in the next month or two as well. In fact, I think something's coming tomorrow, which I'll be pissed off about, because it's going to take me 10 hours and I mean 10 hours it says to upload. Oh, I should have gone to the airport and had it done there. And I can't, I turned my airplane mode off to ring my dad. I speak to him every day at home. Anyway, it didn't ring because it'll have been a +201 number, and I left a voicemail anyway. And I said to my brother, when you get back, you know, ring us on the WhatsApp. Anyway, I quickly turned it back on. It said I'd been charged £7 and £1 a minute. Oh, I switched that back off. So can you imagine if I was trying to do this on my phone? I don't think so. You're worth it, guys. You really are. But, you know, it'd wipe me out. It'd wipe me out. Okay, guys. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed part of this reading. Not the sensitive issues or the pain they've endured. And yes, I will be putting up the... I did A4. So I'm working on A5. Listen, if you're not seeing A4 right now, it's because it was uploading and I need to do it on my computer as well. So anyway, guys, that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Look at that, I'm getting bitten again. Get my mixture out, okay? All right, guys, bye now. Bye-bye.